Well, tonight, a married couple facing charges of trying to entice an 11-year-old for sex. 32-year-old Rachel Burns and 39-year-old William Burns, each facing felony counts for attempted enticement of a child. Prosecutors say they have texts from both defendants about their plans with the child.
We're going to prosecute these cases aggressively. There's just nothing more disturbing than those who would prey on our most vulnerable, especially children.
Both defendants were jailed on $250,000 cash-only bond.
Oh, this is a free call from
William Burns.
An incarcerated individual at St. Louis County Jail. This call is not private. It will be recorded and may be monitored. If you believe this should be a private call, please hang up and follow facility instructions to register this number as a private number.
Hello?
They let you back out.
I know, right? What do you know? We're not caged animals tonight. No, he's not for another hour.
Yeah, true.
I just talked to Pops.
Yeah.
Yeah, he said he's got about $600 for you. 200 from the instruments. He sold my guitar for $225.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm pissed. Then I could have pawned it for $275. Like, whatever. Anyways, he said he's got about $600 for you. The washer and dryer hasn't sold yet, but I told him to come and pick you up and give you a ride on the 4th.
Babe, I don't have to go to court on the 4th.
If you want to see my pretty face, you do.
I thought you weren't going either because it was...
It's an arraignment.
I know, but I thought you weren't going.
Why wouldn't I go?
Well, I figured your attorney would have shown up and had you sign a waiver.
They'll still bring me over there.
Okay.
Look, I think any time that there's court, whether or not you need to be there or not, you should show up just in case, we can smile at each other for 5 minutes.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Is that fair?
Yeah.
All right. I mean, maybe we don't get to, but maybe we do.
Yeah.
I'm sorry if I hope that's worth it.
Yeah.
Okay. But anyways, what I did tell him is that he told me to have you call and set up the time. I think it's at 1 o'clock. I'll make sure of that, let you know. But just make sure you're checking your e-messages too, because anyways, not tonight. I haven't emailed you anything, but
well, you can't. You don't have a tablet.
Well, I can from this little thing on the wall.
Oh, you can?
Yep. Yeah, I can check it too. Yeah. But I told him to take that $600. I need you to call every insurance person you can find and get the best deal. But at the end of the day, if you have to take the insurance from the solo people, take it for at least a month and then maybe look for another one. Okay? But
I mean, everywhere else that we looked before, like the reason why Dad even has insurance on it is because we were having issues finding insurance.
I understand that. Just
full coverage because
don't tell anybody that it's Dad's car unless they absolutely say something about it. Okay? Just get full coverage, period. Omission, the less you say, the better, unless it's asked, right?
Mhm.
I'd be out there cuddling with you if that was the case, right?
True.
Okay? You got to learn that. And unless you're asked the question, shut the fuck up. So, especially when it comes to like shopping for lawyers or car insurance and stuff, just bare minimum information. Keeps how far are you traveling to work? 5 miles. You know what I mean? And they'll be like, 30. Look, but when it comes to it, I told him that night, while you guys are going to court and stuff like that, maybe ask him to take you out to lunch before court or something, and take that time to get the money from him, get your insurance taken care of, so when you're done with court, he can take you to his house, you can grab the car and drive home. All on the 4th. So Thursday you would have a car.
Yeah.
Okay? I don't care. Personally, I think you should listen to what I discussed earlier about work. But one way or the other, if you don't listen to me and you end up going like downtown or something, I am not okay with a bus in the middle of the night or a train. Dan was like, oh, it's a train. I'm like, well, that's even worse because a bus at least has a driver. A train, there's nobody on the car.
Yeah.
You're riding home in the middle of the night on a train where somebody could just get on there and have their way with you and you could do nothing about it.
I get it.
I'm not okay with that in any way, shape, or form. And it's just because I love you. It's not because I don't trust you or think you could maybe handle yourself, but it's the maybe. It's the other side of that maybe. You know, it's not worth it. If I ever got a phone call in here saying that you were hurt or in the hospital or something like that, dude, I would fucking lose my shit.
You would lose your shit. I know.
Oh my God. Oh, I couldn't handle it, dude. That one I wouldn't be able to get through. I'd fuck, dude. And I'd blame myself because I put you where you're at and all this other shit, you know?
Yeah. I get it.
Okay. Just so you know. Just I love you.
I love you.
Plus, I think you should do the McDonald's PF Chang's thing, and I think you need a card for that too. But, dude, honestly, if you did that, like 5 shifts a week at each, you'd make like $5,000 a month.
Yeah.
Well, times that by 6. What is that?
Hold on. What were the numbers again?
5,000 times 6. 30,000. Okay, and then add $6,000 from my truck.
36.
You think that could pay the lawyers, pay for trial, and get me out of here?
Yeah.
Okay. 6 months. I think I think God knows what He's doing. I don't know, maybe. Who knows?
Maybe just a little bit.
So I did that math afterwards. I was like, I wonder how much she'd make. I was like, oh shit. Anyways, look, you do what you think you got to do, but. And then what we can do is we can both rent an apartment. Let's check this out. We can both rent an apartment right next door to each other.
Yeah.
Well, if we can be only within 150 feet of our apartment, that means if our bedrooms are like back to back, they won't even be able to tell you. Just come over to my house or I'll come to your house. We'll just have 2 apartments. We'll just get like 2 studio apartments right next to each other in the same building.
Yeah. That's one way to get around the system.
Fair enough. I mean, fuck it. You know?
Ow. The mosquitoes.
They're going to bring this file in court. Be like, did you hear what they said?
Yeah, I know. I thought about that after we said it.
We're just playing.
What?
So we're just playing.
Right. It's never that easy. It's never that easy.
It really isn't. Whatever, we'll figure that out, though. Shit.
What?
No, I was gonna, I don't know, I just thinking like Dad, man, Dad pisses me off. He really doesn't want to give you that car back, but it's not his fucking choice, dude. He sold me that car. And he's pissing me off with it. That's another reason.
Dad has no problem giving me that car as long as I get insurance on it.
Dude, he has gave me every excuse in the book why he shouldn't. He has argued with me. The insurance is just his way of holding on to it right now. But when I was sitting there telling him to give you that money for insurance, he was huffing and puffing and agitated as hell about it. He does not want to give you that car. Just FYI. He's kind of being fucked up about it. He's pissing me off because I told him, and that's why he's doing the insurance thing. He's not doing the insurance thing because he wants to be all right and dandy. He's doing the insurance. He could have put in his name. He could have done a lot of things, and it would have been way cheaper. He made it hard for us to do it because he didn't want us to do it. I kept telling him, take the $600 and put the insurance on the car. She's like, she can walk across the street and have a job across the street. I said, that doesn't matter. She needs the car. Well, she doesn't need that. She could do this and do this. I said, she needs the car. So he argued with me that you didn't need to go downtown. You could just walk across the street. I told him, you're going to P.F. Chang's and McDonald's most likely. And he's like, why does she need to do that? And I was like, because she needs more than $100 a day, Dad.
Yeah.
You know, I was like, we got 4 different lawyers to pay for. We got so much shit going on.
Well, we're not paying for the family lawyers.
Well, are you really going to leave it up to them to get us our kids back?
Well, no.
Okay, so yes, we are going to be paying for family lawyers. Okay, we're just but. I mean, if you're going to file bankruptcy, dude, I'm telling you, if you don't pay that $600 towards that car like tomorrow, which you're not going to do, our credit's going to drop to $400 each. So we're going to have to file bankruptcy. But the problem with it is you're not going to get the car. If you wait very long, we're not going to get the car. You need to find somebody that will take a couple $100 down and file the bankruptcy for you.
Okay.
But you need to do it fast. Because if they enter a bid for bankruptcy, it'll stop the bank from auctioning the car. But if you wait too long and they auction the car, then you don't have anything to get. That's $7, $8, $9 grand right there that you could sell that car for. 5, 6. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Add that to that 37. Now you're up at 40. You see what I mean? Yeah, you might need to figure that out. Like. Please. Okay, enough bullshit. Talk to me. How are you?
I'm doing okay. No, you're not stressing me out.
Okay. So how's your house? What's up with the place? Tell me more about it.
Oh, it's really nice. There's 14 other girls who live here.
How many?
Not 14.
14?
Yeah, it's a 3-level house.
Do you share a bedroom?
No, but if they get another girl who enters the program who needs a room, then I will be the first one to get a roommate because it's seniority.
So do you pay $500 a month for your bed or for the room?
The room.
So if somebody moves in, do you split it?
Oh, no, like that's the fee.
It's $500 a month no matter what.
Yeah.
So it's for the bed.
I guess, yeah. I don't know how that would work. I never actually thought about it.
Just wondering. So Dan said you have to go to a class. That's DNA.
Yeah.
What happens if you're at work?
So you're only required to do 2 a week. They do a house meeting every Monday at 5 o'clock. And then you can do a virtual one like on Fridays with one of the other girls who runs one of the other houses. But there's a lot of, like, she gave me a website of places that do virtual meetings like all week long, different days of the week, from like 4:30 a.m. until like midnight.
So if like you're in between jobs or on a lunch break or something, you could do one?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, Dad thinks it's for my mental health.
I'm really sorry that I'm pushing you into doing that shit. I feel like I don't think you want. I don't feel like you want to. I don't know why. You didn't really answer me. But
do what?
Nothing, don't worry about it. Just P.F. Chang's.
It's just, if I'm going to drive all the way out to Chesterfield, I'd rather if I can go back to Cheesecake, but they're not going to take me.
No, they're not. But P.F. Chang's. But the reason I'm putting you out there is because that's where, when I prayed, that's what came to my mind. Okay. But I don't really have questions when I pray. You know how my shit comes and goes. I don't know. Actually, I don't even know myself how.
True.
But you know what I mean. Shit just comes to me and it works, and it usually works pretty well when I pray.
Yeah.
Okay. So I just learned to ask questions. But if I were to think about it, we could probably back on that side of 270. You stay Brad probably as very is going to be. I mean, you might be there for 5, 6 months or whatever, but working in Japan might put you in a place where you could choose where you want to live from there. Big Kirkwood, St. Paul, Peters, Chesterfield, Ellisville.
Right. Right.
See what I'm saying? It's a very centralized location. I think that gives you a lot of, you're not going to have to try to stay close to work. 30 minutes from there is anywhere.
Yeah, no, I get it.
Yeah. I mean, that would be my rationalization of why that would be a good spot.
Yeah.
But McDonald's, I mean, you work in McDonald's AM, you can do that. That's easy. No more Alex's, you hear me?
No more Alex, I got it.
Huh?
I understand.
All right, if I come out there and have to come right back in here for American people, it's not going to be okay.
Babe, you can't say that.
Oh. I love you.
I love you too.
Look, I trust
Oh.
you. I keep reading that letter where it said something about, I miss your face. I just want to sit on it. And I seriously laugh every time.
That's the purpose of it. That was the purpose of me putting it in there.
It absolutely cracks me up.
Yeah, that was the point. The point wasn't to make you laugh when you read that.
Yeah. Anytime I read it, it's like, yeah, you're my favorite person. I miss your face so much. Anytime I need a laugh, I read that letter.
Hey, as long as you don't laugh through the rest of it, we're good.
Don't what?
As long as you don't laugh through the rest of it, we're good.
No, I don't. And there's the other one that's all naughty about flipping you every which way. That was one of my favorites. But
if you only knew what was going on in my head right now.
I can't wait till that day.
Oh, me neither.
You remember when we went to the Candlestick Inn in Tennessee?
The what?
What is it, the Candlelight Inn in Tennessee? When we met half the first time?
Yeah.
And it had the vaulted ceiling, and I had Mater's leash.
Yes.
The metal one.
Uh-huh. I really hate you right now.
Okay, I got one for you. You remember when like the very first time way early in our relationship, I was cooking?
Are you talking about the refrigerator?
I was talking when I was cutting up vegetables.
Yeah, you pushed me up against the refrigerator.
It wasn't the refrigerator, was it?
Yes, it was.
That was the best. That was my favorite.
I fucking hate you right now.
You do.
Babe.
Hey, what kind of fun?
See, you're not on your tablet, so I can't tell you to go to your cell.
We'll do that one of these days.
'Cause, dude, let me tell you.
I have your little Bond picture on the wall.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, I mean, eyes at night, if I'm facing the wall, you're looking right at me. if I'm peeing, you're staring at me.
Creepy.
Right? I'm like, ah, no. No, if I'm peeing, you stare at me while I pee too.
I mean, that's not abnormal compared to our everyday lives, so.
But.
Damn it,
Yeah. But,
why
yeah.
did you bring up the kitchen?
That was weird.
Because you have no idea.
Dude, Motel 6 is still one of my favorite, maybe.
What?
The first time.
Hold on, you are breaking up like really bad.
Oh, sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Remember the first time with the baby oil at Motel 6?
Yes, I do.
That was amazing.
Do you know what's in my head right now? The only thing I'm thinking about?
What's that?
Okay. Just your hands.
My grip.
Yeah.
I'll give you a head-to-toe massage the next time I see you, okay?
Do you want to get pregnant? That's how many people end up pregnant.
You know, I was thinking about that. I was like, it's going to be a year, and then she's going to be pregnant. That's not good.
I'm sorry, my mind is not
Yeah, well, you remember when we
in a
were...
normal conversation right now.
You know, the next one's not going to be at a hospital.
Yeah, I know. But I can't think about that right now. That's not what's going on in my head.
I bet. Any of your roommates any cuties? You got any cuties there?
Oh, I know. I got a key.
Huh?
Oh, no, I got a key. My door's locked.
I said, is there any cuties there?
Yeah.
I think that. Yes.
Yeah.
Better be good.
I'm being good. It's not allowed.
Oh, okay. Good.
Babe.
I kind of like that place for you, though, because you can't really go anywhere. No guys can come over. That's not allowed. Kind of keeps you in check.
Yeah, but could we just go back to your grits, though?
Oh, I know.
Like, you done caused issues, babe.
Yeah. It's all right.
I'm going to have to get off the phone with you and go back upstairs and fix it before I call Lexi back.
Before you...
Huh?
Before you call Lex?
Yeah.
Oh. Why don't that girl move up to your roommate?
What?
Dude, for the amount of money you're paying, y'all could split rent.
True.
Yeah, I'll figure that out, but yeah, back to my grip. You either get 2 or 3 fingers.
Huh?
Man, you missed it. you know, I wonder if somebody's like listening in on the conversation and they're like, oh my God, these people.
Listen, I never got an answer to my note.
To your note?
Yeah, I had asked if you still wanted to be called something and never had an answer. You can say no, because I understand. Just be prepared that you're opening yourself up for a lot of different things.
I mean, yes, but you're not allowed to yet.
Okay.
You've got a lot of sentences and then some more to write before that's allowed.
Yes, sir.
Yep. Lots of stuff. You are in so much trouble. You have no idea how much trouble you're in.
I can pretty much think about it.
Oh, you've probably never been in this much trouble in your life.
Just promise me
Nope.
That I'll get the punishments when you get out.
Nope. I'll make you wait.
You're so mean.
Twirl.
Oh, the kitchen was fun, though.
What?
So the kitchen was fun, though.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm really just, like, thinking about it and
It's going to be more like Valentine's Day times 10. And that's probably going easy.
I mean...
but then William came on that. My little buddy. Man, you need to make sure you're on that tomorrow morning, okay?
Okay. I can't talk about the kids right now, babe. I really can't.
I know. Okay, bad. Sorry.
You can't bring up how
know,
cute
okay,
kids and be and then start talking about the kids. That doesn't work that way.
Oh man.
I can't promise that when you say no, it won't happen anyway.
Yeah, well. No.
Like, I'm trying really hard not to right now. Shit.
Please don't. That'd be a horrible scenario.
Why?
But. So where are you?
I'm on the porch.
Well, you should be in your room.
I just use both hands next time.
What?
Just use both hands. Like a full-on.
Mm-hmm.
Necklace.
Probably closed.
Closed? I was talking about a necklace.
Well.
Are you talking about what happened when you said no and it happened anyway? Which resulted in the, let's see.
Your rosy red cheeks?
Yeah. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna. I'm not sleeping tonight. That's for damn sure.
Sorry, I'm sitting in the chair with my legs crossed.
I bet you are.
Oh man.
That's what you
This
get.
place. It'll be a week from Thursday before I call you, babe.
I know.
Okay.
Yeah.
But I think it's best. Until you can get, if you get this motion, maybe we can act. You know.
Yeah.
But hey,
you're trying to change the topic, and I just
I
can't.
am. Well, I know, but I might not. Unless you want me to call you right back, I'm down to a minute.
Okay.
But we have lots of business between finances and bankruptcies and the children and their courts and all the other shit. That is the reason why that motion needs to be loud.
I know.
Okay. So you just need to work on that. Hard. Demand it. Demand that it's put in. Anyways.
You
I
have
love
1
you.
minute left.
I love you.
I love you too. Why are you gonna get me all hot and bothered and shit?
Do you want me to call you back?
I don't know. Yes, but no.
Yes,
I don't know
but no?
I don't know if I can handle another 30 minutes of you teasing.
All right. Well, 11 days, okay?
All right.
I love you, okay?
I love you.
Hey, tomorrow is a busy day.
I know.
All right? Get that insurance going. Talk to your dude about the 2 things you need to talk to him about, and go get those jobs.
Okay.
Okay? Look, you put in that 1,800 hours, and I'll be home. You understand?
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Thank you for using
I love
Spirit.
you.
Goodbye.
I love you.